Hello everyone, Rexlent here. In this video, I will briefly expand upon these topics, more details on the gacha system, ranking up your characters, and the tier list. If you haven't seen my gacha overview from the first video, the link is in the description. Once again, footage from my CNPGR account will be used for demonstration purposes, so the UI is slightly different. First off, the permanent gacha boxes are the standard character, focus weapon, and the standard weapon box. All gacha roll pity counters will always reset the moment you pull an S rank. In the standard box, you're guaranteed an A rank character after every 10 rolls performed, and the 10 rolls are cumulative, so you don't actually have to tap the 10 roll button if you want to save and not have excess rolls. The self-select A rank 80% rate up feature will be implemented in about 2 patches, if it doesn't get added on the game's launch. Speaking of which, all new A ranks will always be rated up to 100% in this box during their event, so a good approach is to only roll this box when it's necessary to get them. Another point to add is that no characters are truly limited. They're eventually added to the pool after a certain time. As for the remaining focused and standard weapon boxes, you get to rate up any signature weapon with its corresponding 5-star weapon type to 80% in the focus box. All weapon pity counter is at 30 rolls. A 5-star weapon is guaranteed for every 10 cumulative rolls, just like the character box. For the standard weapon box, the rules are exactly the same as the focus weapon box, except that there is no rate up, so you only roll this box with standard weapon tickets from login bonuses and events. Next, the event character boxes. Shortly after launch, there will be 2 kinds of event character boxes, the character debut and the rotational. The character debut box is reserved for new S ranks of their corresponding patch, whereas the rotational box is a constantly ongoing feature that picks 2 existing S ranks as rate ups for players to choose. The debut box will always be at 100% rate up, and it's the box that you'll be rolling to get the new S ranks, while the rotational box is at 70%. So unless you really want a character you've missed or something, people tend to avoid rolling the rotational box due to the chance of getting off-rated, especially as F2P. One thing in common across all gacha boxes is that the pity roll counter will always carry over to the next box, save for extremely few exceptions. For example, the pity counter of the rotational box will always carry over to subsequent rotationals. The same goes for debut boxes, so you don't have to worry about counters being reset once the period is over. As explained in the previous video, both debut and rotational boxes come with the Fate version. Unless you're feeling lucky with the 1.5% pull rate in exchange for a much higher pity count of 80 to 100. The normal version is generally more favorable with a 0.5% pull rate but at a 60 roll pity. Next up, the basics of ranking up a character. When you've already owned a character, additional copies will grant you character shards. Shard counts vary with their base rank. B rank duplicates give 6 shards, while A and S ranks give 18 and 30 shards respectively. The amount of shards required to ascend to the next rank is the same across all characters. As an example, S rank characters would require another copy to start with to get to SS rank, as 30 shards are needed, and an S copy gives 30. Free-to-play players, don't fret. All B and A rank character shards can be farmed daily once you've owned them, up to 2 shards each day. As for the S rank characters, you can purchase up to 30 shards from the Paincase shop over time, essentially giving you SS rank for free. Reminder that you first need to own the character before you can buy the shards. The same goes for farming A and B rank characters. Once you've performed the rank up, the character stat growth increases as well as unlocking extra passive skills. Feel free to refer to my spreadsheet for character skills linked in the description below. Last but not least, everyone's favorite topic, the tier list. The vast majority of the characters in Punishing Grey Raven has a role to fill, and there is barely any clash in character roles and ranks. Having said that, are you ready? Yep, there it is. All characters are unique in their own ways with their own gimmicks and quirks. Of course, it goes without saying that meta always exists, but don't let it restrict you, and definitely try them all and experiment with them, as that's what makes the game fun. We've come to the end of this video, and I hope it has been helpful in providing more insights for you. Essential links are in the description, including my Discord server. Consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.